Fortnite's Chapter 5 cinematic trailer after the Big Bang event already got leaked and it's not looking good for Jones or either Sloan. Not to mention with the Eminem skin releasing, our first look at the concert that Fortnite have revealed, as we've also just gone under the 2-day or 48-hour mark, so many leaks are pouring out across social media to do with the event and Chapter 5 in itself, alongside a very unexpected update that literally just went live inside of Fortnite OG. Stick around with me for 480 to 600 seconds so you don't miss anything today. Don't forget, when picking up the Battle Pass or anything from the item shop, it would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside there. Literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, and I spent $100 on this cutout literally just to get Charlie to sit in front of it was actually harder. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if it gets hearted it could be showed on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, as after all it only benefits you with us gifting different subscribers every single day, with some proof for that recently on screen right now. First of all, before the cinematic and Chapter 5 leaks, or even to do with the event itself has already kind of started with the arrival of Eminem, as the item shop background, from scrolling down to his section at the bottom anyways, changes to a very doomsday looking one. Even before Eminem's rotation, data miners were tweeting this out or putting it across X, stating Fortnite event item shop background, as it was underneath the codename Jorin in the files, being obviously the codename for the event now announced being the Big Bang. From taking a closer look at the image without the shop section there of Eminem and the cosmetics we can actually purchase, of which is quite pricey if we're to purchase literally both bundles. Happy Power made a joking comment about it, 4,500 V-Bucks for the whole set, not in this economy lol, meaning it's kind of expensive and pricey. Despite on X also, Fortnite obviously posting about him arriving in the item shop as soon as he did, and even Eminem on his Twitter where he's literally following no account. Speaking of what Eminem tweeted out initially, his promotion for being integrated into Fortnite that we didn't obviously know based off this video was for the event, but obviously it was around the same time that the collaboration and Big Bang loading screen got confirmed. Alongside the fact, don't forget, for attending the event, whether you've bought Eminem now before he goes out of the shop or after this event occurs in itself, as long as you attend, you will get the Marshall Magma selectable style. A few hours ago from when I'm recording, Fortnite took to X and posted this video of him literally coming out from underneath the stage for the first time, what we're going to be seeing in a very short video form. Please welcome to the stage the only person to make a rhyme with orange. This correlates to the song that was played in the background of the trailer played from Eminem publishing it across Instagram and X, Tone Deaf, where he says he can make orange rhyme with banana. And despite Fortnite showing the launching of the rocket with the time machine actually activated, glowing this surging energy around it, also missing in the background, which people have pointed out, the Kevin the Cube floating island and the 0 point underneath it. With this resembling the first end event, you know, in Season X anyways, with people thinking there's going to be a lot of similarities or it's going to be the same thing, let's just say that this is the entire event map going over the Fortnite OG map size in itself by nearly twice as much. And of course here are all the different maps showing off all the different 3 modes that will be upcoming, that will actually be going through, played in the background by data miners. A lot of the textures are still encrypted, but as soon as they get decrypted, I'm guessing data miners will be posting them before the event in itself. So if you want to see these, make sure to go on X or Twitter, or if you don't want to see them, make sure you're obviously staying away from that particular website. After the release of that Eminem video of him appearing from the stage underneath, however, as if the concert's about to happen in-game, the official Fortnite Twitter has also asked, have any theories for the Big Bang event? Drop your predictions. Despite it being obvious that Eminem is performing, you know, in some sort of concert, despite it being a law-related event, also showing off 3 other modes, as this is relating to the kind of Harmonix Festival mode. The other 2 modes being, as Sheena stated, obviously they're releasing early December, but not with Chapter 5 upon launch, the Lego mode and also the Rocket League Racing mode. It seems at some point from this video they also tweeted out with the description attached, a galaxy is a container of worlds that abide by its own set of rules. Galaxies unknown leave opportunity for new rules. Find out what unfolds on December 2nd, 2023. It's safe to say, putting everything together that I've already mentioned, it's going to be hard to predict what else is actually going to be happening, but we know it's going to be roughly 15 minutes long thanks to PlayStation. When going over to the event tab, if you bother to do this, to give yourself a reminder or put a reminder on there for when it actually happens, you know, to get on the game. Speaking of when you're getting on the game, or should I say for Xbox specifically, they just leaked the entire Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass, which seems to be called the name of the season or slogan, Underground. Here is the key art, of course containing Peter Griffin, finally in Fortnite, that Sheena and Hypex obviously confirmed was an actual thing, stating that Snake and Peter Griffin would be in the next Battle Pass. This Underground Rebel version of Jones, however, I do believe we're going to be seeing in the event, considering data miners already found textures and files surrounding him. And whilst you're taking a look at that in the background, which honestly seems unbelievable, but it is 100% legit, these are the 5 survey skins, as Denny pointed out, that will be in the Chapter 5 Battle Pass out of all the 8 ones that we obviously currently know of, thanks to the key art. Considering this image got leaked, all I'm saying is somebody's in trouble at Microsoft or Xbox for, you know, having this literally pour out before the Big Bang event happens tomorrow at 2 PM Eastern time. The Eminem skin, believe it or not, is kind of reactive 2, considering, as Hypex stated or pointed out first on X or Twitter, the Slim Shady skin is the only Fortnite skin that can lip sync the real Slim Shady emotes. Here's the official skin trailer of that emote being performed by Eminem in his Slim Shady form anyways, and you'll definitely be able to notice this lip syncing more now. And if you want to do this while at the concert, don't forget to pop in code FM1 before you pick any of these Eminem cosmetics up. Considering we're in the final update version 27.11, however, as mentioned at the start of the video, you may be kind of confused when I mention a silent or sneaky last minute update, which is, as Hypex stated in many other data miners, planes have been removed and dirt bikes have been added back. This is really strange considering obviously we got the Chapter 1 transportation around the island being the ATKs instead of the cars that are on the island. How weird would it look to be driving one of these structured looking things? And despite grapple gloves coming back with the rift encounters making it a very different experience from what we once knew on the OG island, these dirt bikes are now specifically scattered everywhere, making it very interesting in these final 24 or 48 hours whenever you're watching of Fortnite OG in terms of how it plays. I'm guessing they have unvaulted these in time for obviously, getting used to vehicles, more that are going to be added for the aspects shown of the new Rocket League racing event in the Big Bang itself. On screen right now are a ton of different names for different vehicles we're going to be actually able to drive during these moments, but hopefully despite that and even the Lego cave that we enter or collaboration being shown off, or even the new mode that we can actually kind of play right now with people making new EFM maps surrounding it, fingers crossed the storyline doesn't get overshadowed, as it seems it's coming all to an end and a fresh start is going to be made with Chapter 5 A New Beginning. One of the main reasons I'm saying that is because over this season OG, although it's only been a month long, Sloan's been trying to communicate with Jones once again and get on his good side. Jones hasn't responded or so we know or have heard of right now in these voice recordings, but from taking a closer listen to the last one that's now playable at Dusty Divot, which this Twitter user's edited into a very nice video, so make sure you watch the full thing, almost feels like she's saying goodbye as if she's going to sacrifice herself during the events that we all get to see, whether it's in cinematic form or playing.
Jones, Sloan here. I've definitely left this message many times before, so get right to it, huh? This is the first time in countless lifetimes that I don't know what happens next. We're both heading off into the unknown. I guess this is goodbye for this me and that you. But we'll meet again. Reality's not done with us yet. Keep the campfires burning, Jones. Wherever and whenever you go.
Nice little reminiscent touch toward the end there with the campfire going out. And speaking of reminiscing, a skin recently returned that was very rare, being Black Widow, that many people are angry about considering it literally hasn't been in the shop since like 1600 plus days ago, which is like 5 years. This was initially in Chapter 1, and honestly with the Chapter 2 Season 4 Marvel season, I don't know why this didn't return then and then never did since until now, but considering this happened around the time of the Paradigm being introduced, the original one to the item shop for the Chapter 1 Season X end event, don't forget the difference between these two types of skins alongside other limited time ones that are definitely specified is that in itself it's specified, like Paradigm, it was exclusive to this event, but Black Widow wasn't, and it was fair game for it to return literally at any time, but only just did. Speaking of other skins that may be making a return despite Sloan potentially, not making it, as she's kind of teasing in those voice lines right there, as seen also in today's concept thumbnail, there is another different version of her on the Fortnite surveys. Maybe another snapshot of her returns in the future once Chapter 5 starts and we get transported to this map, which has been leaked, codename Helios, in the files. Almost kind of looking like a remixed version of Chapter 2, with resemblances obviously highlighted with these two maps on screen right now compared. Despite that cinematic showing the continuation from the black hole to this brand new map, again like we saw entering Chapter 2, the codenames, or should I say POI codenames right now in the files for the Chapter 5 Helios map are as follows: name, location / POI's codenames from Fire Monkey, Abandoned Mansion, Abandoned Ruins, Coastal City, Grand Glacier Hotel, Marina Town, Mountain Village, Orchard, River Capital, Rural Village, Society Estate, and Tennis Club. On this map too, just like in Warzone for Call of Duty, a train system is going to be implemented according to ACO, train vehicle theory. The Chapter 5 map has a pathway trail that is parallel to roads, even goes through a POI. Probably means nothing, but it's quite an unusual trail and could indicate train rails, as you can see the map right here, and obviously a train created by Creative in Fortnite, what that could look like stopped. Although that was a theory, then there could be some truth to this, as Fire Monkey tweeted out today, CCXP is currently happening in Brazil, and there is a small Fortnite booth which includes a "he's that you're unable to take a picture of." In the original post via the Raging Reaper, a train emoji was used, which is something that was recently leaked for Chapter 5, which he then corrected himself, stating it was simply, just a design that obviously was a cool concept. And despite all the creators, attending this event, streaming it and doing everything they can, even wearing their own icon skins, Courage JD is not sadly joining the Icon series crew, but getting his very own locker bundle finally. He revealed that this will be available not before Chapter 5, but after launch on December 4th to 6th, 2023. So now I guess there's nothing left to do other than enjoy our final OG kind of remix moments with the dirt bikes on this OG island before, literally, as the item shop background indicates once again from the start of the video, everything is going to be destroyed when we go into the black hole. Once again, that Hypex and Sheena seem to be pretty confident about will be history repeating itself kind of very similarly. Drop a like if you're hyped and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any last minute leaks as soon as I upload them. Don't forget to enter code FM1 now for when you pick Eminem up from the item shop or anything as we enter Chapter 5, even the battle pass. But speaking of where you go to after this video ends, click either of these two videos YouTube's recommended you. It's a good suggestion whilst you wait for the very next upload I do publish here on the channel.